everybody. Nice to see you. Huntress says you are alive, but also I can't screen you. Huntress says you are alive. There we go, there we go. At least I popped up.
Okay, we just gotta test me now.
I don't know, because I disappeared again. I can hear the game audio.
Okay, so the desktop
Can't
audio
hear you or
works.
me.
Tommy, this is fucking ridiculous.
There we go, there we go, there we go.
Both of us.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I updated my
No
drivers.
sound, but alive.
I updated my drivers and it seems to have reset my entirety of audio output on everything. Discord, OBS, everything. But yeah, we are trying Orwell, which is, as far as I can gather, a game about spying on people through their digital footprints. So.
Huntress says, aha!
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 So, yeah, we don't know much about this game. As you can tell from the title, I think it's about spying. Probably
spying?
is. I don't know what the goal of the game is, but we will check it out.
We'll also see if there is people speaking in those.
If there's voice acting or not. Okay, swap to the game screen. Alright, so. Welcome, you have been accepted into Orwell. Please create a profile.
Part of me wants to do like that really robotic, welcome, you have been accepted into Orwell.
If only we had like GLaDOS.
GLaDOS, yeah.
This is GLaDOS like what voice? Okay, which...
You have been selected for the Orwell test phase. Please create a profile.
Which profile picture are we picking?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, there's 10 here, so we can literally just roll like a D10 or something. Or...
I do have a D10. You. 4.
4. So how are we doing? Are we doing? Are we going just from one across like that?
I went from the
Okay, so picking this profile picture was very closely like our friend. So what is the name going to be?
I do not know. But Huntress says both. Hey. Interesting game.
Okay, Van Helsing's. Would you like to give us a name? Can be a generic name, can be a weird name. Whatever. Agamemnon. Agamemnon. Okay.
That's a reference to like Agamemnon.
Yeah. Wait, how is it spelled again? Agamemnon. Okay, Agamemnon. Agamemnon. There we go. Next. Did you know Orwell follows the principles of ethical codex? You may now enter your email address. Your name at domain. So so we're gonna go Menon. Oh no, we're gonna go Ega at Menon. None.
None.
I am under
I am
16.
under
No,
16
we are
years
not.
old. No, we're not.
Entering your email
Collectively,
address will allow us to inform you about updates on your Orwell case, potential new cases, and monthly e-newsletters about news, related products, and more. Your information will be handled with care and not used for any other purpose. If you wish to unsubscribe, you can do so at any time by clicking the unsubscribe notice at the end of every e-newsletter we send you to your email address. Show privacy policy in browser. Wait, if I click this, what actually happens? Oh my god, it actually takes me to my browser.
Wait, really?
And then it gets flagged by my antivirus. Cool. That's alright.
So
So
I wonder if it's.
don't click that. Next step. Be diligent. Your work has severe impact. Please agree to the following terms. I am aware that my actions may severely impact the lives of citizens of the nation. I will work thoroughly and judge objectively in the best of my belief. While working, I will adhere to the laws and jurisdiction of the nation. Agree. Finish. I kind of feel weird about the fact that that link takes you to a site that gets flagged by antivirus.
Thank you for ensuring the safety of the nation's people. Your registration is now.
It
No,
just
no.
yoinked. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're seeing a
Huntress
bunch of
says,
people.
"Ah, yes, the best unknown hero." Alien says, "I love how Josh just took over what I did."
Sorry, I wanted to give a like an attempt to the voice, and it felt kind of nice doing it. So I was like, let me just carry on.
Really?
Yeah, it was one of the easier voices. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's like the one that doesn't really hurt your throat because you're just
Mm.
speaking at a slightly higher pitch.
I'm not. No, it's not a
Freedom
higher pitch. It's
Plaza.
just a normal pitch for me. I'm just almost like
True.
whispering.
April 2017. Freedom Plaza.
Police
Please
record
record
found.
found.
I don't have any controls yet. It's just doing its own thing.
Just the cutscene.
Maybe.
Also, so just for information and fun, on my side, I'm watching Josh's stream, and I just have my little like desktop pet crawling the walls.
Oh, someone blew up.
Wow.
Oh, someone died.
I have seen that the stream is a little bit delayed, but that just may be my phone.
Also, yeah, I did lower the bitrate a little bit, so it's probably gonna not keep up as well for the sake of saying you're a 9. Good. Symes. Call me Symes. I'll be your advisor on Orwell. Together we will form both of the first and the last line of defense against terrorism.
Hunter says explosion.
Explosion! For this test
I
phase,
also
you are.
just noticed.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry. The chapter is called "The Clock Striking 13," I think.
I didn't see that, but. Huh. For this test phase, you're one of the first people to try out the oral system under real circumstances, selected from thousands of applicants from across the globe. Normally, congratulations would be in order, but as you can see from that footage, there has been an incident. So let's get started.
This is cool.
I've activated the reader tool for you. Its purpose is storing bookmarks to online websites and documents for easy access, and to highlight when there is new information to be investigated. First, I want you to be informed on the situation. Our leading newspaper, the National Beholder, will bring you up to speed. First, I want you to be informed. Okay. Yeah?
How? No, I'm just like, how does the user already know this?
But this game came out in 2016, so it's now 2017.
True.
Headlines.
Headline.
Oh, that's a bit framey. You're gonna show me thing? Was that the loading bar? What's?
It's a loading bar, I think.
Oh, there we go, there we go.
No.
Yeah, it's a loading bar.
Bomb
cool.
obliterates Freedom Memorial and kills 3.
Feel free to browse. The National Beholder, I've activated the profiler. Open the unknown person's file once you're done. It's a good day to fall
Bomb
in love.
Bonton
Singular.
explosion destroys the Freedom Memorial in Bonton. 3 people killed, 5 severely injured, and authorities receive strange. I
Mm.
kind of want to do like my podcast voice for that I do for work.
Do it, do it. So, so you've got a couple of headlines here. So, a movie
Yeah,
shooting completed. 100 grey
just give me one
shadows.
second.
Negotiations in Traflith failed. God, could you have picked a more annoying thing to try and say?
It's
Um,
like I have to do like a sort of newsy voice.
yeah,
So it's
like a
like
reporter voice.
bomb. Yeah, so it's like bomb obliterates Freedom Memorial and kills 3. Bonton explosion destroys the Freedom Memorial. Bonton, 3 people killed, 5 severely injured. Authorities receive strange letter.
Okay, so we're gonna click on more on this one to work our way down.
Yes.
Read more. Uh,
Detonation destroys the Freedom Memorial in Bonton, 3 killed, 5 severely injured. Terrorist ambitions suspected as a mysterious letter reaches authorities.
oh, I can't click on this. I wanted to see if it takes you to like an ad website or something.
We're just a sad, lonely dude behind our computer.
What's this one? Stilligan University. Oh,
That sounds close to one of our
it
universities.
does.
Bonton, at approximately 7:50 p.m. on Wednesday evening, an explosion device detonated at the Freedom Plaza in Bonton. According to official police reports, 3 people were killed and at least 5 bystanders were severely wounded. The Freedom Memorial was nearly completely destroyed. Police forces closed off the area immediately. Experts believe the attack was an act of terror, with police confirming that the explosion device was homemade and triggered from a short distance away using a cell phone signal. Police reports also confirmed that several hours earlier, an anonymous letter containing the first 3 stanzas of the German folk song, Die Gedanken sind frei, the thoughts are free, had reached local authorities. Prime Minister Blaine immediately issued a public press statement firmly condemning the assault and put the nation on high alert until the perpetrators have been brought to justice.
Okay. Now, riots.
This one you do.
I'm just gonna go in for it. Negotiations in Trollfluth failed. Pargajan president aborts negotiations with opposition. Violent riots in Traflith. Blaine encourages renewal. I keep on calling it Truffles, but yeah. Truffles, peace negotiations in the riot-ridden Pargajan, fucking hell, capital city Truffles have been aborted without any result. Without any last night. Fuck! Without any result last night. Independent sources report that President Kassat abruptly cut off communication with opposition representatives, as the latter presented a tangible plan for the organization of re-elections. The news about the premature cancellation of the negotiations caused thousands of people to assume demonstrations in their capital. It has been reported that demonstrators wearing hoods threw incendiary material into shop windows and onto cars. The police struggled to keep the situation under control. Prime Minister Blaine stated his worries about the negative developments regarding the police situations of the neighboring country and has requested both sides to resume diplomatic discussions. JP.
I don't know why my brain was just like, this is South Africa.
Maybe.
Hunter says new headliner news headliner voices. You guys sound awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now this one's for you, I guess.
100 Grey Shadows Unfiltered. Hilbury shooting of Grey Shadows saga lasting 4 years finalized. Third part of the saga to hit movie theaters next Valentine's Day. Do you want to read more?
We may as well find out what's going on.
In other news, Hillberry, after a lengthy shoot in the hills of Bonton, self-proclaimed visionary director Sumishi Aran announced that filming of his eagerly awaited romantic drama, 100 Grey Shadows, has finally come to an end, announced via his timeline yesterday. The brash director said he was eager to begin post-production and the final editing stages before the conclusion to the Grey Shadow series would hit the cinemas on Valentine's Day next year. The third and final chapter in the Grey Shadow saga, previous releases being A Grey Shadow and another Grey Shadow, was announced to be released almost 4 years ago, but was postponed numerous times due to production problems. Fans have speculated that this was largely due to the breakdown of Hollywood power couple Betty Avon and Mike Medill, who had long-lasting quarrels during the filming. One production hand was reported to say that these spats were getting out of control and that completion of any scene featuring both actors was nothing short of pulling teeth. When we reached out to Rhubarb Productions to get a comment, they declined the rumors and claimed them to be mere speculation.
Okay, so now we can actually go click on this. What does it do? Nothing? Home?
Our chosen technologies, or Rosen technologies, I guess.
Okay.
Data?
The profile holds all known information on those we investigate. The file you have opened is for our main suspect. The blue-haired woman in that the CCTV footage shows before the assault is no stranger to the police. Take a look at the arrest record. So we got the date of birth. No, there's nothing here. What? Unknown person. This is.
Try physique. I don't know why someone wanted to say Privique. The blue-haired woman that the CCTV footage shows before the assault is no stranger to the police. Take the arrest record.
Yeah, so I'm checking the arrest record. Okay, I can log out and quit from here. And this no reader. Adapt all data from the thingy, okay. So I can't click on any of this. Can't click on that. Can't click on that. This takes me back here. So it's just not loading. Alright, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
The highlighted elements in the record are pieces of data that are able to be extracted. We call these elements data chunks. Hovering over data chunks will reveal their relevance to the case, and any
We call this
connections
a data chunk.
or information it may influence. Drag and drop all data chunks from the police database into the profile to upload them to our servers. Okay, so we're looking for date of birth. Yeah.
Alien says, "Ah yes, I loved a Grey Shadow, but another Grey Shadow was terrible."
Yeah. Okay, so name is Cassandra Watergate.
I was gonna say Watergate Cassandra.
Okay, so there, uploaded that. Okay, cool. So arrest date July 10th, 2016. That was like a year ago.
You can put her picture there.
Yeah, we can. Charge: assault on a police officer. Very good. Pictures and names are crucial information for Orwell to identify a person.
Hey!
Information in documents can only become a data chunk when it clearly be assigned to a target person. Add the reason for Miss Watergate's prior arrest that has just been unlocked. We will need this info to progress. I thought we had to like drop into the specific area, but I guess not.
I guess not.
Good. With
Then
the
again,
data.
I guess it's like registering what the specific data is in a way. I don't know.
Good. With the data you extracted from the police record, the new document can now be accessed. Now let me ask you a question. Do you believe in coincidence? I do not. Find data revealing where she attacked the police officer and you will see what I mean. And then Duncan Lloyd.
Huntress says, why do I feel like one of you or both of you watch or listen to true crime?
Can you guess which one it is? Mm-hmm. Report. The suspect was arrested on sight after Officer Franklin had been struck by an unknown object and became unresponsive. The protesters at the origin of the assault were forcibly moved, where the suspect was found kneeling and weeping on the ground. When asked to lay on the ground with her hands behind her back, the suspect cooperated immediately. So it was. It said we need to find the location. Here's another article. Go
This is
for it.
your one.
Is it my one? I was
This is
reading the
your one.
report.
Oh, okay. Is this woman a terrorist? July 21st, 2016. Woman allegedly injured a police officer 2 weeks ago remains in custody. Custody? Custody? Custody! What the fuck is that? Trial scheduled for August. Cassandra W. Simple protester or anti-governmental terrorist. Photo Bonton Central Police Department. The case that keeps the media and the public guessing. Cassandra W., pictured above, who had allegedly injured police officer severely 2 weeks ago, is still being held in the police custody. The young woman is accused of having hit the victim's head with a large brick. The incident occurred during a rampage at the Freedom Plaza as part of the demonstration against the newest amendments to the government's model project, goddamn you, the safety bill.
Yeah, I didn't think it'd pop him up. I thought I could just like slip the information and maybe we can carry on going.
No, it's fine.
The exact same location as the assault. Then she turned up there right after the explosion. Surely not a coincidence. As you know, Miss Watergate is still running around freely. We should find out why. We should also gather more background information on her. I want to know who we're really dealing with. Okay, so if we go down. Protests at the Freedom Plaza turned violent 2 weeks ago. Due to the chaotic nature of the scene, police have not yet been able to connect the crime to the accused, Cassandra W., who is an artist by profession, has denied the accusations completely and has asked her fans to show their support. A trial has now been scheduled for mid-August. The case received nationwide attention when Catherine Delacroix, secretary secretly of security, labeled the alleged perpetrator, alongside the other rioters, as anti-governmental terrorists.
Sorry, I love how we both just, when we say it wrong, we're just like, wait.
No, just like for me, it's just like, wait, I said it wrong. Oh, fuck it, that's how I say it now. Oh yes, one who does street art by blowing memorials to peace by any chance? Wow, yes, not busted.
Wow.
Great, you have found another document. Before we go on, let's clarify your job and how it affects mine, shall we? You have extracted all the info I already knew about Miss Watergate, so now I'm going into this case blind. The Orwell Ethical Codex dictates that investigators like yourself are the only ones allowed to access the documents of target persons. Advisors like me only get to see the data provided by the investigators. We will then draw conclusions and request action. Your primary job is to provide information you deem important. Never give away incorrect or misleading data. You may hit disable on a data chunk if you do not wish to pass on to Orwell. However, some data chunks might be necessary to progress on the case.
Huntress says, so what is your purpose, Sid? And then after that, sir.
What is your purpose? Okay, Cassandra Ports. Oh god, that's a profile picture, isn't it?
Oh god.
Wait, this shouldn't be needed.
You can add it as a new
What
portrait.
happened?
Yeah, it's like yes, yes.
Oh,
yes,
we can pick.
using
We
that
can
one.
pick. Okay,
No,
cool.
we're using that one.
Okay, so this is her
Sandra?
art portfolio, right?
Yes. Hi, I'm Cassie, a colorful inhabitant behind the rainbow. Glad you found me. Finally found the courage to quit my dull day job, focus on my art career, and put my stuff on Port.folio. Below, you will find a hand-picked selection of my latest works. You can browse through them by clicking on the arrows on the left and right side of the pictures below. See something you like? Why, of course you do, because it's freaking awesome, isn't it? Leave a message on my UTEL account, thecassie92, and tell me which piece you'd like. I'm gonna make a fine art print and ship it right away to your doorstep. Best thing? Free of charge. Now off you go and have fun. Tags, professional painting, pop art, and various.
Okay, so we don't need.
I'm sorry. Just says it free of charge?
Okay, so the util account we need.
Yeah. I think
Uh,
quit my day job.
Good, you found a chat handle. This will allow us to overhear any conversation on that account. The listener has
That
now
sounds
been.
wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally. You're literally spying on suspects, at least, not random people. The listener has now been unlocked. New conversations will appear whenever they are started. Do I have to go there now? No. Yeah, we don't need these, I think.
I think quit my dull day job, yes. Because that's a sort of, um, like, I wouldn't say motive, but it gives her a reason to, do something if it was, like, asked of her to do to give her money. And just says, wow, that's sus as heck.
Sorry. Well, that's sus as heck. I mean, yeah, it kinda is, but it's our job, I guess. So, do we take? Oh, well, quit previous job to focus on art career. That's what it shows.
Yeah.
In Wonderland, right behind the rainbow, disable. I don't know. No, we're not putting that she's
Yeah,
behind the
no.
rainbow on the king report.
Because that acts well,
Interesting.
yeah.
We should find out what the job was. Yeah. Okay, so
Because
that
it's
opens
it
it
kind
up.
of acts like a motive.
Yeah. Nothing else here. Huh? Oh, pictures.
Oh, we can see the art. My beloved furball Kiko. Definitely the only family I need. Yep, that's me. That beaut is me. I was never sure about the title though. The businessman's forgotten daughter. Or victim of traditionalism in pink. What do you think? That's important.
Sorry, I just needed to let the dog in.
That's okay. The businessman's forgotten daughter is interesting.
Daughter of entrepreneurs. You can take that. That gives information about parents.
Yeah.
Previous daughters of entrepreneurs, yeah. Okay, so then we can go next one.
Christmas present for my darling. This was actually meant to be a private piece, but oh well, I'd have a hard time keeping it to myself.
Okay, so in a relationship, useful information.
Yeah.
Where was that put?
I may have gone down to the relationships tab. So go to the like.
No, these are the only two that we've put information in. Oh, in a relationship, it's put here. Okay. Okay, those are the only three.
Oh.
Oh, there's a listener.
Oh. What was the chat?
Hey you.
Hey Josie. Jossie.
I can't seem to find my credit card. I assume you took it, right?
You got me, Sherlock. Sorry, I'm seeing my little dispatches. I'm in the middle of buying all of Bonton with that platinum card I lifted from your desk. Can't stop me now.
Stole a credit card from unknown
Stolen
person.
credit card.
Well, luckily for you, I don't mind you going on the splurge as long as you pick up some wine for dinner. If you're
Fine.
able to find out who she was talking about, we could lock it for the owner. Okay.
Wine? What does Joseph Langley, my fearless attorney, An all-around badass. Have in mind this time. Oh, this is
Oh, lifted
disgusting.
from her attorney.
Yeah, from his
Oh.
favorite clients.
Ah, fuck off. Wait, she stole a credit card from a lawyer? Really? Well, we should be able to track all track the credit card of this Langley down and lock it for him.
Maybe
Done.
he's, maybe she's cheating on him.
Mm. No, really. No need to thank me, Mr. Langley. Okay, so let's go back up. Oh, stop.
Shut the fuck
You
up!
now have a profile for a related person. It can be accessed via the profiler. Data chunks will only appear
Of
for
course.
targeted persons and can only be extracted into their relevant profiles. Okay, let me do things now, please. Appreciate it. I think you were here.
Josh's business call for his favorite clients.
Actually, yes, that is exactly what's going to happen. Very curious, very serious business,
Curious.
Cassandra. Very curious.
I thought as much. Guess I better pick up shitloads of wine. I'll have to get this client of yours pretty buzzed to handle all that business.
One bottle should be fun. She's a lightweight. Bleh.
Oh, whatever. I guess I shouldn't pick up some of those body pills from Big Pharma, aka my parents then?
Daughter of
There we go.
pharmaceutical entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Fuck. Watergate farm entrepreneur. That does ring a bell. Shut the fuck up. I'm busy. We're busy seeing people. We're busy looking into people's shit right here. Oh, come on. I was only teasing. Speaking of your parents, when are you going to tell them about us?
Ah, I fucking did. Ugh, yeah, maybe. Gotta go now. Text you later.
Well,
XOX.
which platonic or even like professional relationship, lawyer and client, what type of lawyer would let the client take their credit card and
Yeah.
not be pissed about it? Of course they're winking.
Yeah.
Okay, so nothing else here.
Oh
Nothing.
wait, we've seen a picture of kind of what he looks like and he's fucking ugly.
Could just be that she's a
Really?
shit artist. To be honest.
That too. That too.
Okay, so do you want to do? All right, hold up.
Procedure
First things
closing
first. First things first. So we
manipulation.
got Joseph Langley's lawyer, right? And now,
Yes.
if we go back here, we can actually go to Joseph Langley and start entering his
Ooh.
information. But that's only if we find something. So we've got Watergate Pharmaceuticals products and the National Beholder procedure closing raises manipulation suspicions.
Let's check manipulation.
That just
I was
says,
about to say
you be the FBI.
Woo, nicely FBI agent.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, he just looks like that. Okay, never mind.
Oh god, he kind of. Why does he kind of make me think of Leonard from. The
He
Scrubs?
honestly does, though. He honestly does.
If he
Okay.
went into like what his mother and stuff wanted him to be.
Okay. Am I doing this one or are you?
Yes, this is your one.
Oh, for fuck. Go away,
What the
Times.
fuck?
Orwell informs me that you just encountered conflicted data chunks. Whenever the content of two data chunks are at odds with one another, those will be shown as conflicted. When you extract one of the data chunks containing conflict, the other will become invalid immediately. I highly recommend that you clarify the context of the conflict before you proceed. Though this is your decision. Once the information has been passed, there is no way to reverse your choice. Okay, so if it's in yellow,
It
it's
is.
conflicted. Okay, so procedure closing raises manipulation suspicions. Investigation into the malicious injury of a police officer has been dropped due to lack of evidence. Speculated that the accused parents manipulated the trial. Triumphant, the suspect's lawyer, criminal attorney Joseph Langley, photo, blah, blah, blah. Bonton. The case has been at the center of media attention for the last month and has finally come to an end. Cassandra W. was acquitted of the alleged assaults against a police officer before the trial took place, with the case being closed due to lack of evidence. Yesterday.
But she was put into custody.
Hmm?
Wasn't she put into custody?
Yeah, but she was put into custody because it happened at the time. Like there was, I guess, other police officers showed up, put her in cuffs, took her away. But then at the trial, there's apparently a lack of evidence that she did the thing. As far as we can tell, yeah. However, the case might be reopened should new evidence be discovered. The suspect's lawyer, Joseph Langley, pictured above, welcomed this outcome. At no point has there ever been any valid evidence that my client was guilty. At no point at all. The reverse defense attorney commented during a post-trial press gathering. The defense successfully brought video evidence depicting the incident in question, which eventually turned the tide of the proceedings. Meanwhile, the relatives of the victim expressed their disappointment on hearing the result of the lawsuit. They openly voiced their concerns that the wealthy family of the accused might have influenced the outcome in her favor. The victim, a father of two young sons, was rushed to Owens Hospital after the incident in mid-July, where he is still in an induced coma unresponsive to treatments. Okay, so which one will we take? So this will add in a data chunk of parents may have closed the target person's criminal case by illegal means, or criminal case closed due to lack of evidence. I'm thinking second one. Oh,
I
this
want
one.
to look. I want to look at her profile.
I
Can we
mean,
just
we
look at her
can also
profile?
check this before we make a decision. You see, this is a thumbnail here.
Yeah. Hunter says no is Loki being Sherlock right now.
Because we'll have to go back to her profile to enter this information. So all we know is, oh, this probably is checks to see if there's any sort of wrongdoings in the business. So let's click on this.
Yeah. Watergate Pharmaceuticals, products, company, jobs.
Okay, so we can click on either or. So let's go products.
Products. Watergate Pharmaceuticals enriches life. Our industry-leading range of products, making an important contribution to your being. Below, you will find a small selection of our most popular products. A Hexotil and a Hexotil Forte, cough drops that fight against irritation of the throat based on natural herbs. Compensum, activating pills against migraines and strong headaches.
Focusi!
That increased concentration and cerebral.
I mean, it got my attention, that's for sure.
Oral active medication for the alleviation of arthritic joint pain. Methorin, antidepressant to help stabilize your emotions. Spirin, all-round painkiller that dissolves in water. And Zamorolin, night, soothing pills for a good night's rest against occasional sleeping problems, and for acute application when suffering from insomnia.
Okay, so those are what they do. Let's look at the company itself. So there's no data chunks in that one.
Yeah. The name
Oh,
Watergate has
maybe
been
it wasn't.
inseparable.
Hold on, let me check. No, no data chunks.
No. It may fall under jobs, so we'll
New
see if she
lemon
pops up
taste.
there. New lemony taste. The name Watergate has been inseparable from progression and improvement of pharmaceutical reach for more than. Watergate Pharmaceuticals is one of the nation's leading companies in the area of medicine, and at the same time is the largest medication exporter to all areas of the world. The business, Watergate Pharmaceuticals Inc., has been in the hands of the Watergate family, owning and managing the firm ever since its foundation in 1931. Bruno Watergate, Executive Officer. The CEO of Watergate Pharmaceuticals Inc. is Bruno Watergate, grandson of our founder, Edgar Watergate. Apart from working in the family business, Watergate is also, I've said Watergate so much and I hate it, is also the founder of the Central Pharmacy and head of the charity Asian Children Porridges. Oh, your face is unfortunate.
Your face is unfortunate.
Your face.
Oh,
Dr.
no.
Alice Watergate, Head of Research and Development. Dr. Alice Watergate, co-partner of the firm, with her husband, Bruno, holds a PhD in biology and chemistry. She leads the research and development laboratories here at Watergate Pharmaceuticals. Cassandra Watergate, Junior COO, carrying the family tradition.
Hopefully this dude doesn't just fucking pop
No,
up.
he's gone.
Oh, motherfucker. Appointed
Fucking
to be
good.
COO of a pharmaceutical company, probably by one of her parents. Being an artist and a junior COO seems quite odd. She also mentioned she had quit a dull job, didn't she?
Yeah. Carrying the family tradition of the next generation, Alice's and Bruno's daughter, Cassandra, will soon be joining the executive ranks. Her business acumen and unique flair will write the next chapter of our 85-year-strong legacy. Alice and Bruno's daughter.
Yeah, Alice will get mother, Bruno will get father. Okay, so now we
Yeah,
get files on the
we'll
mother and
get
the father.
them as well.
Ah,
But
now I
mother
see.
hasn't been
Keeping it a
this.
family affair.
That sounds wrong.
Why does this dude keep talking, bro? Oh, for fuck's sake. Documents that you have already reviewed may be updated from time to time. From
I'm so
time
annoyed.
to time, as events unfold. The reader will notify you when it happens. The National Beholder just published a
Time.
new article. You may want to take a look and see if there's any new information available.
He
Hey,
said to time, to time, to time.
to
So
time, to time. But
time.
I lost the plot, like as I was reading to time.
Watergate Pharmaceuticals is currently looking for suitable candidates for the following positions. Please address all applications to Josephine Marquade, head of HR, at jobs
Marquardt.
at. I assume it's Marquard. Head of jobs at Watergate.farm. Pharmata.
Pharmatana.
Pharmata. Chief
Um,
Operating Officer, so that's her job. We are urgently looking for a Chief Operating Officer to replace the retired formerly appointed predecessor.
okay, so that's important because.
Mm.
See, now that updated. Or maybe I was wrong and nothing stays in the family. Ouch. This is probably what she means by about quitting her job. Good.
Good!
Good!
What we expect, many years of work experience in a leading management position, preferably in deep knowledge of the pharmacy market, master's degree in business economics or similar, language proficiency, yes, proficient
Proficiency.
in English, French, and Chinese desirable. A traditional oriented character with a mindset that is nevertheless open to new challenges. A competitive and motivated spirit. We offer an ambitious and challenging role with high responsibilities at one of the most renowned pharmaceutical companies in the country. A safe job in one of the most stable and promising industries. A competitive salary, a dynamic team with a friendly and cooperative atmosphere. Research internship. As a research intern, you will be in a scientific research team for 3 to 6 months and supported with your assistance. We expect undergraduate studies or postgraduate of biology, chemistry, biochemistry, or similar fields. Reliability and team spirit. We offer an interesting insight in an exciting, fast a dynamic team with a friendly and cooperative atmosphere. If you cannot find any position that matches your qualifications, we are still happy to receive your application. We will then keep your CV in our candidate database in order to contact you as soon as a matching begins.
Hmm. Okay. So now we can go back here, and then there's more headlines, but should we deal with this one first? So, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about it yet. So there's a new update. Wait, does this one also have a bookmark? Oh, it does. Okay, so just remember to come back to this one.
Mm,
Okay. Crime rate continues to drop. There's multiple. Oh, so this is the new one.
yeah.
The Ministry of Security has presented the latest numbers on crime statistics in the country. Never before have there been so few violent crimes. Right after a bombing? Sure.
Huntress says, you guys would be good voice actors. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, not gonna lie, it was something that I was like, or have been
Mm,
interested in for a long while. But yeah.
Yeah.
Bonton. On Thursday morning, the Ministry of Security published a new crime statistics report for the preceding year. According to the report, the number of recorded criminal offences decreased by 4.8% in comparison to last year. The crime rates have been continuously declining over the past several years as a direct result of the implementation of the safety ball. Secretary of so, of Security, Catherine Delacroix, appeared very
You mean
pleased
Delacroix?
the secrecy
Delacroix.
of security. Yeah, I just read that and I paused because of it. Pleased by these
Well,
numbers and declared, huh?
it's technically de quoi because L doesn't really appear in French unless you count je m'appelle.
I might as well just say Dickar because half those letters don't fucking exist.
Well, it's de quoi.
Dickar.
De quoi. De quoi.
Pleased by these numbers and declared this development an outstanding result of successful safety policy. When confronted with the recent assault in Bonton, she once again admitted the ambitious goals of the government have not yet been accomplished. She further mentions that activities are currently being established which will have a considerable impact preventing further incidents. Okay, so now we're on the safety ball. The party.
Alien says this one is fun. This is a fun one to watch because it's like a cool true crime podcast.
Okay, our principles put into action. I mean, yeah, it's very interactive, and you actually have to brainstorm where to like look for shit.
The safety bill.
So safety ball is passed here. The party is elected in the government there. So we've got 4 tabs. We're in projects right now. We've got positions, people, projects, participate. I'm just gonna see if there's anything actually useful in here.
Yeah.
So far, no. Because we'll probably refer back to this.
Probably.
Okay.
Or at least for some reason why she would do it against the safety bill.
Ah, there's Catherine de la. But remember, they are like technically in the Americas now, so it's Delacroix.
Now,
So
yeah, what I'm curious about is this one because I want to know if it has anything to do with her family's one, the one that he supports, the dad.
Uh, it doesn't specifically
Constitution?
say anything. This is just
Yeah.
regulations, the pillars of the community type
Yeah.
stuff. So it's
Participate.
donate, volunteer.
No, there's nothing really interesting. I guess it's like more tidbit information
E-
if you.
Yeah, it's very much like what the government is prepared to do. Okay, so let's go into here and let's decide. So, Kuzma influenced the outcome in her favor. That's very likely, especially since she was going to be the one of like, she was going to be a part of the business. She couldn't have like
Not
a
only that, her family name as well.
exactly. So I think we take this one
Hmm.
because it wasn't that there was a lack of it wasn't a lack of evidence, because they literally said
Yeah.
she wasn't. No, they said they allegedly hit him with a brick, but they
Yeah.
couldn't find the brick.
Yeah. Show conflict.
That's just showing which one exactly. So that means there's going to be a document with multiple conflicts later on that you'll have to just identify. So I'll already take this one.
Yeah.
Safe to say. Oh, now this is a severe accusation. Since we already know who her parents are, we will immediately begin investigating these allegations.
Wow.
Wow. Currently, I am thinking that our Miss Watergate underwent quite a radical change, don't you agree? Let's find out what happened in between these 2 lives of hers. What may have caused this radical shift?
Her hair is now blue.
Cassandra's
Her hair was brown
timeline. Yeah.
I think let's look into her boyfriend.
Yeah, but where can we... That's pharmaceuticals, Cassandra, Port Watergate, Cassandra... Because like the boyfriend, we don't really.
We do
There's
have more
so far nothing.
information.
Yeah, there's nothing that's coming up for him yet.
We have more on the parents, I think. Like the mother and the
I mean, this
father.
one is Sarah will get daughter, Bruno will get husband. This is
Yeah.
just their
So
connection
I
so
guess it's more
far.
like connections, yeah. Cassandra's timeline. Oh
Oh,
god.
God. New
Please do not
picture!
make that picture. Yes!
New picture!
Oh, her birthday, September 13th, 1992.
Okay, I'll put that
How old would
on.
she be then?
And interests, art, music, Activision.
Activision!
um,
Cassandra likes Alice in Wonderland.
art, music, activism. What a lineup!
Activision.
Activision. Uh,
The
Cassandra
Targets
likes.
painting. Alice in Wonderland. My cat Kikiko.
Cassandra Watergate posted on March 1st, 2017 at 11:01.
Woohoo! First day in freedom. Far away from Watergate Farmer.
Okay, so we've got 12 likes and we've got 2
Jake
comments.
Cleftman.
What? Who's gonna pay for your stuff now? Mommy and Daddy won't like this.
Listen, Jake, I am not Daddy's little girl anymore. My art already got me more than enough to pay all of my bills. Don't you worry about me.
Oh God, okay.
Wow! Despite puppets of the state, you have finally managed to destroy it. There is nothing left to do but to congratulate you. These are my personal wishes to you from the deepest abyss of my heart. Fuck all of you government lackeys. Most painful, Cassandra.
Jeez, okay,
What that information?
opposes the government vehemently. That goes in the file. Well,
I
well, Miss
wish it just had,
Watergate.
fuck you.
We aren't too fond of you either. God,
Do you want to
okay.
be Mary?
Sure. Sweetie, what is the matter? That totally doesn't sound like you. We haven't hung out for ages. You gotta get out from time to time. You'll feel much better.
Mary, just shut your freaking mouth, okay? I am not in the mood for your stupid act. I told you again and again. I cannot deal with this right now.
Okay, you know what? I'm really sorry that I still care about my best friend, no matter how often she decides to give me the cold shoulder. But in this case, that's in the past now.
You're a bipolar bitch. I'm sorry. Cassandra, not
So,
her.
Mary, blah,
Friendship.
broken friendship. We don't know the
Mary,
conflict
like,
yet, so we gotta leave it because we
yeah.
don't want to disable.
Yeah, we don't know what the problem is there. Cassandra in a relationship with Joseph Lang, not a member.
Okay, so now we have the date
Yeah.
of when they got together. Lawyer in a relationship with Joseph Lang. Okay, now we've confirmed that they're in a relationship, or
Yeah.
were in a relationship, or still are, whatever. With her lawyer, might be noteworthy. Yeah, I already put it down, mate.
Wow! The Beholder actually wrote about me being freaking redeemed of this shit. But surprise, surprise, they had to mention the speculation parents buy me out. Makes the click counts go boom, doesn't it?
The National Beholder TNA proceeds close raising manipulation suspicions. Okay.
What is that pose that he's doing? Like,
I don't know, he's just really pleased with himself, that's all it is. At least you are redeemed now. Wanna blow off some steam together with a little late night shopping tour?
F Mary, not today. I have a date this evening.
Ooh, who's the lucky one? Was this
That
after
information.
their whole like blowout? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So we're
This was
reading
before.
backwards from recent.
Yeah. Case closed.
Congratulations! I never had any doubts about it. Kiddo, you're my heroine in both the heroic and the drug way. 1,000 cams on the
Drug way.
plaza, but no proof. We've shown the world this dirty surveillance machinery only exists to intimidate and to mislead the people into believing false promises. Cams for safety, one big lie.
Well, there's just
There's a
wow.
whole thing right here, man.
Wow, I'm so happy for you. I knew everything would be okay in the end. Shall we have an awesome Cassandra Freedom Party on Friday? Thank you guys. I'm so happy. I'm sure you heard the load from my mind at Harrison. Yeah, I will totally write an article on our blog at Juliet. Of course, I am so in.
There's a-
Changed her profile picture to that ugly shit. Jesus. The concert was amazing. So amazing that I just had to give my hair a little makeover. So without further ado, how do you
This is when she changed her hair color up here.
head to blue? Yeah.
OMG, what happened to your beautiful hair? Why didn't you ask me before going to a stylist? We could have gone together. Cassie's going punk. Did mommy and daddy agree to that?
Dude, what's your issue?
He's just one of those guys that's like, oh, rich girl with a lot of money.
Looks nice. That's a whole new you. You'll also need a new name then. What about Catharsis?
Okay.
That's clever of me, like you. So henceforth, Cassandra shall be known to the world as Catharsis.
Cassathos, Juliet Carrington in contact with, had her alias name suggested to her by Juliet Carrington. I mean, that's could
That
be.
works.
Yeah. Cassathos. An alias name. You know people on the web, so many names, so many identities. It's always good to record every alias. Then we can match data chunks to target persons whenever they are using them. That's the spirit, kiddo. Now I'd like to invite you to our little activist group if you want to join us. Would be nice to have you with us for the protest in the Freedom Plaza on Friday.
How ironic.
Invited to activist group in the book. An activist group. Is there anything more specific? We'll finish this page and
Maybe
we'll
the
go to
fact that
the.
it's like,
We finish this
yeah.
page and go to the listener.
Just discovered this hot new band, The Targets. Man, do they rock hard. They're playing a concert in the Cell next week. Who's coming along? Mary, I'm looking at you. So this was before.
Punks? Not really my style. Sorry, Cass. Can't we just go see Cherry Cheeks sometime?
Cherry Cheeks. They are not just some punks. Their lead singer is a real cutie, and they have this cool guitarist girl, plus they've got a message. What's not to like?
No, sorry. It's not for me.
But alrighty, you're the one missing out. I'll have them all for myself then. Ooh.
The merry best friend of all times. So, the conflict is.
That they're no longer friends.
Yeah. Because obviously
Yeah.
this is now the most recent stuff that's happened.
Yeah, so they're no longer friends.
Yeah,
Friendship is
broken friendship, yeah. So we're
Mhm.
gonna just add this one.
And this is why we go all the way down.
Yeah. How sad.
Not for Mary.
Yeah,
Not
does
for
they
Mary.
fucking does.
Ooh la la, oui non. Having an amazing shopping tour with my Mary, the best friend of all times. But you really should consider paying a visit to your hairstylist soon, darling.
Well, that is what
Really?
happens
With
when
that
you
face?
do my hair.
With that face?
With that face! Wow. Okay, so we're going at. Oh, it's another one with Joseph Langley. More information on it, maybe?
Maybe.
Hey, did you hear about the Freedom Plaza bombing?
Yeah, don't remind me. You know I have a history with that place. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Already fucking me up enough that I have to catch a bus from there every day. Too many bad memories, and now I have to just And now I was there just moments before this happened. Ugh, I never should have gone to that damn protest.
Darling, you don't need to justify yourself to anybody, especially not to me.
I was so happy when the Goldfells accepted me into thought. I desperately wanted to go to prove my worth to the cause.
Think of it this way: if you would not have gone to the protest, then you would never have been wrongfully
Indicted. Indicted.
indicted.
Yeah. Or indicted, I guess.
Uh, Indicted. I'm just gonna say indicted because that's no, yeah. And then we
Oh no, it
would
is
never.
indicted. Indiction.
Oh, okay, indicted. And then we would never have met.
Yeah, and I would not have been called a terrorist in all the papers.
You are not a terrorist, okay?
Ain't I? You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, damn it.
What?
Your card's not working here. I can't buy anything. Have you gone bankrupt or something?
Unless you went on a serious shopping spree, there should be plenty of money on there.
I guess we'll have to go without mine then. Oh, he cancelled the card.
Oh yes. Here's the thing. I've got an important appointment tonight, surprisingly out of schedule, and I can't postpone it.
Cheating! You gotta be kidding me.
I'm very sorry, darling. We'll see each other tomorrow.
You always have an appointment. Appointment here, appointment there, appointment every fucking where. How can you
Constantly do this?
do this to me?
Darling, please just calm down. Have you taken your Mithrin?
Yes, damn it. Is the only thing that matters to you that I am on fucking happy pills all day?
Darling, please, it's nothing like that and you know it.
So I keep my mouth shut whenever you leave me hanging.
If I don't show up at this appointment, I risk losing a very important client.
Fine.
Don't you understand that?
Oh no, I totally understand. Don't risk losing that very important client of yours now.
Cassie, don't be like that.
I get it. I guess I'm just not an important client anymore.
Oh, come on, Cassie.
Go home now, in case I'm getting up on that priority list of yours anytime soon.
Please.
Okay, scroll
Wow.
up.
Okay then. Yeah, there's a couple
I just
tidbits
says
of
Noah
information.
is being savage.
So already fucking me up enough to have to catch a bus from every day. Catches a
Bus
bus to
from everywhere.
Freedom Plaza.
Sims.
And I was meaning her presence there before the bombing could be a coincidence after all. I'll reserve my thoughts until you find more evidence. I was happy
She fucking did
when
it.
I was happy when Goldfalls accepted me in Thought. Goldfalls called member of Thought, member of the group called Thought.
So that's just confirming information we knew.
Well, yeah, it's confirming that that was the protest group, I think. An activist group called Thought. Interesting. Maybe this is what influenced her. And who's Goldfells? We should find something that shows her current attitude to see if we're following the right person. And then there we go.
Have you taken a methadone?
On medication, Mithrin. What's Mithrin? Can you look that up for me, please? We already did.
Okay, we know where that is already.
It's
I guess
happy pills, bro.
I guess we got there early.
Yeah. Okay. We
Products
got back in.
page.
Nope, wrong one. That's the wrong one.
There we go. Products.
Products. It's right here,
Methadone.
but
That's methadone.
the antidepressants. Okay, perfect. She might be emotionally unstable if she's reliant on this medication.
Ow. Really?
Looking at what you have extracted so far, we're dealing with a potentially dangerous personality. I will indicate
Really?
that to law enforcement.
I'm sorry, sir. You've experienced. Oh god.
Wait. I haven't
Oh, we
taken
don't
it.
have that picture of her. No, no, let's get the
Is
ugly
that actually
tongue
the
out one.
same person? Yeah,
No.
no, it's not.
No, it's not, clearly.
Yeah, so even if I go here to go like Bruno Watergate, I can't.
I think it's just like information.
Yeah, so I can't take it. But we should be taking like pictures and shit. To be honest, like.
I mean, I guess we have to focus on the main suspect, and this is just like all stuff to add info, because that's typical. Well,
Yeah, but normally you still need to identify the parents and come push comes to
yeah.
shove and stuff. So you wouldn't need to know like their date of birth and stuff, but
Mm,
like occupation would be to be like, yeah, okay, fine, you know,
mm.
the thought
The thought.
overview. The thoughts
If
are
liberty
free.
means if liberty means anything at all, means the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. George Orwell. The thought. I don't. Dude, George Orwell was George Orwell. That man was nuts when it came to like political things.
Yeah, I mean,
Freedom is
didn't he write like what was
He
it?
wrote like Animal Farm in
That's the one, yeah.
1978.
And Animal Farm had big like
Animal Farm
political
was
stuff.
Animal Farm was interesting. That was
We actually read that in school. It was interesting, yeah.
See, we did not. We read, I think, the Portrait of Dorian Gray.
No, we didn't read that one. Okay.
Mm.
Overview, welcome to the thought blog. Pick an entry below.
Are the thoughts still free?
So,
So what's entry? I think let's go 1 and up. Forbidden. Okay, so I guess we have to go with entry now.
uh, oh, I see
Because the other ones
it's.
are archived, yeah. Freedom is unfree. There's a picture of her. Published in
Content.
September 2016 by Catharsis.
Okay, we're gonna read this page and then click or click now?
I think click now so we can get through this whole thing. Account Catharsis. Registered Articles 1 registered since September 2016. Last login April 2017. Contact Utel the Cassie 92. We have that information already.
No, I was just trying to see if we could update it.
No, I think it's the same.
So, but yeah, we just need to. So, Alias is Catharsis. No, it's just. It should confirm that Catharsis is a member of the Thought, obviously. But
Yeah.
that mean we can like deduce that.
I guess we'll get that through. Oh no, you not go back.
Okay.
You probably know me as either the blue-haired punk bitch, stupid cunt, or anti-governmental terrorist. These are only some of the names I've been investigation against. That was just because in the middle of the chaos, believed to have seen me hurt a police. It never even occurred to anybody that it wasn't me. We were there because we wanted a peaceful protest. We have always been against violence.
Okay, so has an adverse attitude towards violence.
Violence.
We don't know the conflict yet, so.
Yeah. One would assume that in an age where there are cams everywhere, it should be easy to prove whether I was at all involved or not. But it wasn't. It took weeks of investigative custody to figure out that the cam footage was actually not clearly showing anything at all, which raises the question, why are there so many cams in the first place? The answer is intimidation only. You keep calm, quiet, and careful when there are cameras around, or you fear that there are cameras where you cannot see. When founding this blog years ago, Abraham predicted pretty much this for all of the web, and now it's in our real lives too. We have been brought to the Freedom Memorial since we were kids at school. We were told lavish tales about the founders of the nation, told to show national pride, and I know what you're thinking now. This thing is damn ugly. What is that donut even? The let freedom ring? But the statement behind this ridiculously enormous heap of stones should be clear. In the middle of the capital, there's a symbol of freedom. Comprehensible symbolism for everyone, isn't it? With the cameras there, this is now the plaza of unfreedom, if anything at all. No comments.
Okay, so we still don't know this. Oh, we have to click
Yeah,
on that.
the thought. Oh, so this is the first one. You read this.
Yeah. Are thoughts still free? Published in March 2012 by Goldfells. So we want to click on this first. Yeah. Account Goldfells
Yeah.
administrator. Articles 5 registered March 2012. Also log in December 2016. Okay, so he hasn't logged in a while. I propose to consider the question, are our thoughts still free? While this might seem to be a surprising question, in our current world of ever-growing digital surveillance, freedom of thought is no longer self-evident. Dear reader, there is a German folk song called The Thoughts Are Free. It goes like this. Thoughts are free, who can guess them? They fly by like nocturnal shadows. No man can know them,
The
no hunter can
the
shoot
note
them. Hmm?
the note in the police report thing or in the news article, there was a note about the German folk song,
Yeah,
The
it had the
Thoughts Are
German
Free.
name on it, yeah.
Mm.
No hunter can shoot them. With powder and lead, thoughts are free. I think what I want and what delights me. And still always reticent, and as it is suitable. My wish and desire, no one can deny me. And so it will always be. Thoughts are free. And if I am thrown into the darkest dungeon, all these are futile works, because my thoughts tear all gates and walls apart. Thoughts are free.
Huntress says, why does Noah actually sound upset with this person or pissed with this person? Sorry, pissed with this person.
I was getting emotionally invested in this. When I was still young, long before I immigrated to the nation in 1993, I believed this to be a universal truth. That there are no borders for thought and no rules for what is, or is not allowed to be thought. This was not because I thought people should be so tolerant, not at all. Instead, I simply held it dear that nobody except for ourselves really knows what is going on in our heads until we choose to reveal it. Yesterday, a question crossed my mind. If the increasing interconnectedness of human via modern technology serves more and more as a collective memory and brain of our society, there is an institution that is capable of monitoring every bitstream of it. How can thought still be free? Is it not likely that we will communicate only under great mental reservation? To hold to our knowledge, which means as a final consequence, we will stop thinking? When I think of the increasingly aggressive operations of surveillance machinery in the nation, I truly fear the answer to this question. That is why I created this blog. I want to encourage alternatives to the total control and safety bigotry of this digital world. Yours sincerely, A. Goldfells. Comments by
Hey
guest.
Goldfiles. Interesting name, by the way. Just stumbled upon your new blog, and that's some truth you tell here. The web was born in the sense of the ultimate freedom to be who you want to be, express yourself, isn't it? Now, the gov has come to threaten this real name policies and shit. Save your IP so they can look up who you are, so you don't say anything wrong, possibly, about time someone did something. Well, if you didn't have one before you just gained yourself your first follower.
Frankly, I'm surprised to find someone here at all. I thought nobody would ever find this blog at all. Thank you very much for your kind words, and yes, I'm very delighted to have a first follower.
Hello, admin. I like your things too. Could you. What? could you one, but even more, to get a service on search engine optimization independent, others get clicks and more money for you. Now use at meliorate.tna.
Person's just doing ads.
Yes.
Okay, so there's nothing here, nothing else here. Okay, so we basically, but we still haven't
We
found
need to
the.
find that data chunk.
Mm,
Cassandra's timeline.
so we're back on the timeline.
Yeah. Huh. Finally someone who had the grit and explosives to show how it says.
Oh, so she just posted this.
Yeah.
Yeah, April 13th. Yeah, she just posted it now. So
In
she
that
posted the article on the bombing that we read
yeah.
earlier. And yeah.
Uh-oh. There are thousands of cameras pointing to it. And the Big Bang still happens. I haven't laughed like this for ages. What now, Mrs. Ducroix? What now?
Really, Cassie? You laugh at people being killed? Are you out of your mind?
Yes.
Yeah, she's fucking
So
fine.
what did the article say again?
The
The
article's
one that
basically
she made,
talking
the
about the
blog.
bombing and stuff. So
No,
it's.
the blog that she made, the blog.
Oh,
Blog
here's
post she
also
made.
a thing to the thoughts are free. German folk song is here, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so nothing else here. So there's the blog, but there's finally someone had to go.
So,
Sees assault justified.
slide was showing the futility of surveillance.
Nah, I'm
What
not
was the one
gonna
in the blog?
check because there's no.
There's a conflict with an unknown data chunk. Just go back to the blog. Her blog post.
No, I'm going to go back there now because it says unknown data chunk, so it's somewhere else in here.
We were there because we wanted a peaceful protest.
Hold up, I clicked on this. Oh no, I clicked on that. Okay. So there's nothing here right now. So there's something we're not quite. Something we've missed.
Yeah.
Cause there's
Maybe in her
nothing.
chat with or maybe her report. Go look at her police report.
No, it's orders. Let's go up from the bottom. So there's her port. Yeah, we got the information. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're not. We're not taking that.
Artist, board, painters.
I don't think there's gonna be anything in here still. Company. Still think we should be able to do something here.
I wonder, that Alice in Wonderland thing, portfolio thing, her artist board. Can you... The great out one, hey, I'm Cassie, a colorful inhabitant band. Can you just enable it?
Yeah, I disabled it. Because
Just add it. I want to... Because it's not contradicting anything, so... Dress in Wonderland right behind the rainbow.
so you're under the impression that our wonderful Miss Watergate is really living in Wonderland. Somehow I doubt that. Call it intuition. people's lives are hanging in the balance here. What if you pass me something I can identify as wrong or so easily? You've got to be more careful next time around.
Okay, fuck you.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying because this game is also
Yeah,
about us
no,
identifying the correct information.
yeah. I wanted to see more um if it would like show with the discrepancies.
Mm. The thing is, it doesn't contradict anything because it's a random thing. That was the
Mm.
game's way of testing us during the beginning to see if we
Yeah,
were
I
just
just
gonna just
wanted
add a
like
bunch of shit to it, or if we're actually gonna think
yeah.
about it.
Um,
So these are gold fells. Uh, nothing in
trying to think.
here. Catharsis.
Maybe on the safety bowl or the one
Maybe.
about the safety bowl mentions Delacroix.
Yeah, it's
So maybe
the
that
people.
article about Delacroix.
Yeah, there's the people that I call, but she's not. Oh wait,
Yeah.
created the Podgers
Oh,
peacekeeping mission.
there you go.
Oh, it's
That's the
the
one with her parents. Oh,
fucking the Podgers peacekeeping mission. Uh,
terrorist incident, 2008. As a terrible consequence of the premature retreat of our troops from Pages, a region torn by civil unrest for years, by the order of the previous government to fix our predecessors' mistakes, the party, when elected in 2009, immediately made preparations to send our highly reliable soldiers back to the safeguard the region for the good of the inhabitants of both countries alike. After Pages' peacekeeping mission had been signed in 2011 to the neighboring country to perform tasks including the distribution of aid packages containing food in addition to healthy and hygiene products to the mostly impoverished population, the rebuilding of infrastructure, particularly hospitals, schools, upholding the law and public order alongside the removal of war relics such as anti-personnel mines or unexploded bombshells, training local police and military forces. Due to the recent stabilization in Pages, we have been able to reduce the number of station forces while leaving the overall goals of the peacekeeping mission intact.
no data chunks here though.
Yeah. I think look at the article with Delacour mentioned for the safety bowl.
Crime rate
And
continues to
jobs.
drop.
So there's the safety bowl. There's nothing.
There's nothing here. Think of maybe other stuff has been so good. Harrison O'Donnell, which is just one of her contacts. We got Joseph Langley, her relationship. We got Juliet, who in contact with. Mary Blah, broken friendship.
Wait.
What?
There may be something on Goldfells on her profile. With the guy who invited her to join their activism group.
Yeah, oh right. Where was that now?
In her timeline. In her timeline.
Yes. So I remember that dude. I actually thought about it. Okay, nothing there. Because Harrison O'Donnell, he's the one that's. Let's go all the way down. We've already.
Invite you to. Yeah.
We've already done it. So that's the Harrison O'Donnell dude. So it's nothing new, but we now understand that he's probably Goldfells. What if no, what if I just go with overview? Because now we can access that. Can we access this?
I think it was because she linked it directly.
Yeah. So there's no links on this one. No. There's that.
Maybe her listener information?
Mm, there's
Do you
gonna
know
be
about her on...
something we missed down the line, but everything everything that was like highlighted we went through, so
Mm,
just gonna try them all just in case.
mm.
Uh, yeah, because as a parent, that's the guy that potentially invited. That's the guy that sort of invited her. Goldfels is the account person, co-member of Thought, member of the group called Thought. Mary Blah, broken friendship. Juliet is a friend, one contact with, boyfriend slash lawyer.
Goldfell's coming thought.
But now, the
Takes me.
ones that's in red are the most recent ones we've gotten.
Catches a bus from Freedom Plaza. Wonder.
So, what's the...
So it's telling us which things we have stuff in, which is good.
Crime rate drops. So, Freedom Plaza, nothing there.
I wonder if maybe we put one of them in and then we can contradict it to something else.
From the just
If we're missing the data chunk.
from the yeah, if it's if it's a missing data chunk, we can probably just put it in. But now it's the way it described as like an irreversible
Yeah.
choice. That's why I'm hesitant to do it. But if there's no other thing that we can do, we may as well.
Mm.
Okay, I don't, I don't think that's true.
Has an adverse attitude towards.
But an adverse attitude would probably be. No, wait, where's that other? It was a timeline, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was the timeline. Finally, someone who had the grit and explosives to show how. So I wonder if we have to put one of them in and then go to the other one.
Caesar's
Assault
assault
justified.
for showing the futility of surveillance. Was that I think is right.
Yeah. Because we have the article to back that up.
Okay, I suspected as much. Seems we're looking at the right person.
So I wonder now
Ah,
if we go to the other one.
dude, why you gotta talk when I'm clicking somewhere?
I wonder if you go to the freedom is
Yeah.
tree. Yeah.
Okay, but I
So
thought it
that
would
was
like
the
link it, but I
conflict.
guess only shows the conflict if it's in the same place. Okay,
Mm.
so we've got session Juliet Carrington.
Oh, that's someone. That's a new one.
Hey, Cassie.
Hey, Jules.
Cassie, I just wanted to know your post on timelines about this assault.
Really, Jules? You're not gonna preach to me about this stupid post, are you?
You really shouldn't write something like that. No. I just wanted to know what's wrong, Cassie.
It's nothing.
Just between the two of us.
I just had to let off steam, you know?
It's because of what happened, isn't it?
Yeah, and lots of shit. Of other shit today. This bombing stirred up all of that crap again. You know, what I did.
What happened there wasn't your fault.
I don't believe that.
Cassie, you hurt that officer to save me, and you succeeded. You mustn't forget about that. That was so brave.
How can I not? How can it not have been my fault? Juliet, I smashed the freaking skull of a father of 2 children because I lost. Fuck, fuck, fuck. So she actually did do it.
Yeah,
That's her
that's an
admitting.
admin. Fuck, fuck.
For cuck.
Who knows
For
what would
cuck.
have happened if you hadn't stopped him? And this is why you really should remove this post.
I feel like an asshole. The worst kind of asshole. I might be free, but not rightly. I'm not innocent.
Oh, Cassie, nobody's innocent. You'll have to let it go.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't like that.
Okay, so injured a police officer to protect Juliet Carrington. Admitted guilt towards Juliet Carrington for having injured a police officer in a rage.
In a rage. I think that's
But now
that's
this is
the
where like the personal bias on the story comes in because Juliet sees it as Cassandra was defending her, while
yes.
Cassandra sees it as she just lost it.
But we also have seen that she is, by some degree,
A bit prone to
unstable.
anger.
Yeah.
She goes off like in the conversation with what's his face,
With
the
her boyfriend, yeah.
lawyer boyfriend. She goes off because he had to cancel for an appointment.
Yeah. And also the mention of her having to take medication because of that
Hmm.
as well. I think it's the smashed skull thing.
Oh, you notice this one adds a entry for Juliet. This one doesn't, because obviously this has nothing to do with her. I mean, we definitely can. Because she literally just admitted to because she lost it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna take that one. And dude's gonna talk. What? She openly admitted to such a violent act? This is perfect. We can arrest her and open an investigation again. Very
Dude.
good work. The intervention team is already on its way. We'll need to wait for confirmation. Next up, Wonderland, right? Just kidding. Next time, be careful with providing the wrong data, though. Okay. I wonder what would he say, what would he have said if we didn't provide the wrong data.
Oh no.
Miss Watergate's case. It's not a problem to get her address with the help of local police due to her former record. I think that's telling us to go. Nope, there's another conversation. Ah, there's no other record.
Juliet Carrington. Oh, it's starting again. I thought about what you said. Maybe you're right.
Oh no. Oh, I thought you
I
said
should take
maybe I did defend you or something. I was gonna be like, oh shit. It'd be better, believe me.
Wait a second, somebody's at the door. BRB.
Okay, I'll wait.
Oh no.
Yeah, bro.
Oh no.
Okay, wait. By the way, how is your boyfriend? You're still together? You haven't been asking about him. You haven't been talking about him much lately. Well, not as much as before. Hello?
Well,
You still there?
no.
Cassie? I'll inquire if it all went well arresting this Watergate. You did a good job in any case. Although we have no proof she is involved in the bombing, we might be able to question her. And with that admission of guilt, she'll probably have served some time. Okay, I just received confirmation that she is now in custody. Very good work indeed. I'm curious about the thought group, though. Whether they... Oh god. No, take a look at the news. 2 dead after second explosion. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. That is horrible. 2 dead, similar approach, same data found. So these assaults are connected. And if that wasn't enough already, Miss Watergate was in custody at the time, so that's her out of the picture, at least for this attack.
Was he the person innocent?
This complicates matters massively. So much for a simple test case. Well, it proves her innocent for the bombing, not the brain
True.
smashing with the brick thing.
No, the brain smashing with a brick thing needs to be brought into immediate action.
Exactly.
But the explosion thing.
I need to speak to my superiors to see how we are to proceed given these extenuating circumstances. You did good today. You can log off and get some rest by clicking the button on the top right of the desktop. Try and get some sleep. I have a feeling the next few days are going to be trying at best. Nah, I want to read this, man.
Breaking news, 2 dead after the second explosion. Explosion charge set off at Stelligan University in Bonton. At least 2 people dead, 3 injured. Once again, a letter has been received before the crime. Stelligan University campus has been closed off immediately after the incident. Half an hour ago, an explosion occurred at the campus of Bonson University. According to the latest reports, at least 2 people were killed, with a further 3 injured severely. The area was evacuated immediately. Sorry. According to yet unconfirmed statement, the city administration office of Bonton received an anonymous letter just minutes prior to the detonation, which again contained the first 3 stanzas of the German folk song, Die Gedenken sind frei, the thoughts are free, exactly like the letter received at the Freedom Plaza yesterday. We will inform you about any developments on this event as soon as further details are available.
Let me go another one, apparently. It's just in headlines, it updated.
Oh, yeah.
Yo. Yo.
Immediately!
As soon
Immediately!
as she gets swatted, the bomb goes off. Oh my god. Oh my word. Okay, so her profile admitted guilt towards shooting Carrington for having injured a police officer in rage. Uh, yeah. Okay, so, well, looking at the time, do we just check what happens when we log off and then we'll see?
Yeah.
Because we could stop at any time,
Uh,
honestly.
Alien says, the plot thickens!
The plot thickens! Okay, so objectives, no active objectives. We've completed a bunch of stuff here, so we can always just like
Yeah.
quote of the day: the price of freedom is eternal vigilance. L.H. Courtney. Today is a bright, cold day. Some clouds will show up in the early afternoon, only to give way again to the clear sky at sundown. Okay, so let's log out.
Are you sure you want to finish your work for today? All unprocessed data chunks will expire.
Well, I mean, as we saw, there was literally nothing left.
Yes.
There was literally
Well,
nothing left.
so yes, based on the data you have submitted, we have learned the following. A severe assault occurred at the Freedom Plaza yesterday. Cassandra Watergate was present there prior to the assault and is thus being investigated. Hints of the involvement of an activist group named The Thought have been found. A second assault at Stelligan University occurred, seemingly connected to the first. This suggests Cassandra Watergate is either not the only perpetrator or not involved at all.
Okay, so Cassandra Watergate, she has been criminally charged with the injury of a police officer at the past protest at the Freedom Plaza. She is an artist, she's formerly criminal. The former criminal case may have been closed due to an illegal intervention by her parents. So this is all the stuff that we have done. So she admitted injuring the police officer, so this is as a timeline. Data shows a potentially dangerous personality. More thorough investigation by law enforcement suggests. So basically, the conflicting data impacts where the story goes. So from here, so this is when we said there's a danger. She's like got a dangerous like personality.
Yeah.
We could have also said that she doesn't like violence. She admitted injuring the police officer. We could have said that it was in self-defense. So yeah. So we actually directed very, very much. Episode 2. Welcome back. I hope you don't mind if we get started right away. We have tons of work ahead of us. I met with my superiors and I wish to continue with the test case. They believe in the capability of Orwell to handle this. Oh, and you, of course. My superiors agree with me based on the information you have already extracted. The activist group known as Thought is worth investigating. Seems that this Goldfels is an important member of Thought, so we now have clearance to consider them as a target person. Now that Goldfels is a target person, there may be new data chunks available in documents have already accessed. Don't forget to go back and recheck your sources. Okay, so that supports why these
Mm,
folders aren't really thing because they're not like in this sort of. There's
yeah,
now this one's changed like this position target personnel. So
yeah.
the software doesn't doesn't identify data chunks with these people because it's not relevant to her specifically
Mm.
or to him specifically.
Huntress says, leading the witness.
Leading the witness. Yes, yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. But we need to, yeah, we'll
Mm,
pick it up with episode 2 next stream, I think.
yeah.
No point in getting in the middle of something, coming back and forgetting what the hell we've done.
I think after going through the introduction, it will go a bit quicker as well.
Probably, but it's like 13 minutes until 10 o'clock, so we'll talk on
Yes.
it. First of all, weather forecast. Today is going to be a cloudy day, but also slightly warmer. We might see short rain showers in the early afternoon. Quote of the
Quote of the day.
day: the safety
The
of the
safety of the
people.
people.
Just go.
The safety of the people shall be the highest law. Marcus Tullius?
Tullius.
Sorry.
Cicero.
Tullius. Ciaro.
Cicero.
Cicero.
Objective: provide a portrait and full name of Goldfells. We can do that. Well, not full name, but
Yeah.
we know what the portrait is. Provide the profession
Yes.
of Goldfells. We don't know that. Okay, but anyway,
Yeah.
it saves automatically. It seems. Oh,
Woo!
oh well. Quotes.
Well, thank
Orwell,
you,
remember where
everyone.
you left off.
That's good.
That's great.
Yes.
But
Yes.
let's go to intermission. PC, let me click intermission, please. Thank you. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. That was very different and it's actually kind of fun. Like as you
Mm.
can tell, Noah was very into it, and I got very into it, especially near the end there.
Well, I mean,
But
it's like a true crime thing.
yeah, but you're getting very personally invested in this woman. Like holy crap!
I'm sorry. Never mind the fact that I insulted her mother.
That face
That's
is
a very
unfortunate.
unfortunate. That's a very unfortunate face.
So yeah, so on Friday we'll most
Yes.
likely continue with this because honestly, I'm enjoying it.
That
I
was
really
pretty
am.
cool. That was really
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
glad we found
And
this.
the whole episode took about an hour and 40 minutes, give or take, which is actually really
Yeah.
nice. But yeah, we are going to head off, and we'll see you guys on Friday.
Bye bye.
Enjoy. Alien, no, it took it personally. Yes, she did.
No, I did not.
But anyway, bye bye.
Bye bye.